Hey baby girls, ¿qué onda? ¿Cómo están? I hope everybody is doing super well today. So welcome to another Halloween nail design. So then let's kind of walk you through the products we're gonna be using. So for today's video, of course, like always, we're gonna be using our 3XL square tips. I love these tips. They will soon be in a box, you guys, soon. We're also gonna be using Pumpkinhead, Halloween Town, and Edward Scissorhands. These are from the Halloween collection. There's still a few left, you guys, so go ahead and snatch them. We're also gonna be using Butter Pecan and of course my number 14 Kolinsky brush. I forgot to show you guys here because I wasn't really sure what I was gonna be doing with this design, but we're also gonna be using Snow Bomb. That is our white, okay, our BOMBNAILZ white acrylic. We're also going to be using that one, and that one is available on the website as well. Everything is available on the website, you guys. Don't forget to check out everything. The link to my website will be in the description box below. Don't forget to go and check it out. You can always use any of our brand ambassadors discount codes. They have a 15% off discount code. And if you guys don't follow us on Instagram, go ahead and follow us over there. We have two pages. One is specially for Shop BOMBNAILZ, and that is where you will be finding the brand ambassadors discount codes. Okay. Okay, baby girls. So I really want to read to you guys some Reddit scary stories. Last week we read about the black
yeah, baby girls, for today's video,
unfortunately,
and
I did not get
really
prepared. That was
super
scary, you guys.
I'm just gonna walk you through what
I've
we're
never
gonna be
seen them.
doing
I've never
for
encountered
today.
them. I've
So
never
I wasn't really sure what I
thankful
wanted.
for that.
Really, like I wanted to draw something on the nails, but then I ended up doing something totally different, as you guys saw in the thumbnail. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a triple ombre kind of here. So I started off with Pumpkinhead at the tip of the nail, as you guys saw. And then on top of Pumpkinhead, I went ahead and added Halloween Town, which is a beautiful glittery, I think it's just like the perfect orange type of glitter for Halloween. And then we went ahead and ombre that using Butter Pecan. So now here on the index nail and on the ring finger, we're gonna be doing two Frenchies. So Frenchies, you guys, you can easily tell as soon as you place down your first bead if it's gonna be good or if it's just gonna be horrible. And in this case, I guess it was like kind of in the middle. They weren't good, but they weren't bad, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little Frenchie here. Again, like I said, we're also gonna be doing a Frenchie on the ring finger. As you guys can see here, I kind of eyeball and see where the first one kind of ended, and I just try to make it look the same size as the other one, if that makes sense. So yeah, off camera I did went ahead and kind of filed them to make them look very nice and crisp, and they weren't looking, you know, kind of wonky, you know what I mean? So I went ahead and did that off camera. I did not record that part. But yeah, you guys, again, this is not my strong suit, you guys. I've always mentioned to you guys that Frenchies and 3D is literally one of the things that I have to keep on practicing because it's one of the things that I have the hardest times with. To me, hand-drawn Frenchies are a lot easier than to do them in acrylic, but that's just me, you guys. Either way, even hand-drawn Frenchies are kind of hard. Again, you have to practice on the things that you are, you know, I guess the weakest in, because to me this is literally, I'm super weak with Frenchies and with 3D, you guys. I just cannot. It's super hard for me, but I try my best. I seriously try my best to, you know, just to do it, and I try to practice it at least here and there, you know what I mean? Even with freehand to me, that's literally that thing. Freehand, you guys, to me it's like a big no-no. It's a super huge big no-no. I think 3D is so much easier than freehand. But even though that is literally like my big no-no, I still try to do it, you guys. I still try to do it here and there on my nail videos, and you guys have seen that. Sometimes I'm just here, you know, watching a series on, I don't know, whatever, you know what I mean? And I'll be practicing doing that. So even watching a novela, you guys, I've always mentioned to you guys, aunque estén mirando una novela, go ahead and watch your favorite novela, or watch your favorite series, watch your favorite movie, your favorite documentary, whatever it is, you guys, but just practice on whatever it is that you're lacking on right now. You know what I mean? So yeah, baby girls, now moving on to my middle nail. Right here, we're gonna go ahead and add butter pecan all throughout the nail. Again, I wasn't sure where this nail design was going. I wasn't sure what I wanted. I wasn't sure exactly what I was going for, but I knew that right in that middle nail, I wanted some type of nail art, either 3D or, you know, hand-drawn, you know, type of characters, you know what I mean? So again, I wasn't sure, but that's why I left it nude. On the pinky, we're gonna go ahead and add pumpkin head all throughout that nail. Pumpkin head, you guys, it's such a beautiful acrylic. It's so freaking beautiful, kid you not. I think it's one of my favorite oranges. It's so beautiful. I think it's just the perfect orange for October, for Halloween. It's just perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and place it all throughout the nail, and again, it's so buttery, so creamy. I don't know, you guys. Pumpkin head, the consistency of it, it's perfect. My acrylics, you guys, if this is your first time watching me, I do have a website, and I do have my own acrylic line, and my acrylics are beginner friendly, in the middle, or if you're more advanced. I think it's, you know, it's perfect for all nail techs. So yeah, baby girls, I went ahead and finished the pinky, and then moving along to the Frenchies. As I mentioned, I went ahead and perfected the Frenchies off camera because I don't know, you guys, I just didn't want to record that part. But I went ahead and grabbed my 8080 nail grid files to kind of perfect that smile line, and then we're gonna go ahead and add Edward Scissorhands at the tip of the nail, and kind of blend it upwards because we don't want a harsh line. Remember, we are working with a super pigmented color, which is black. This is like the darkest of the darks, so you really want to blend those edges. So I'm not working with a lot of product. As you guys see here, I'm working with a little bit of product at a time. So I went ahead and added my first bead, and then I went ahead and added my second bead on top of the first one. And again, I went ahead and blended that edge, just so that there's not a super harsh line of black there, because we will be adding glitter on top of that. So you want to make sure that you blend those edges, especially when you're working with ombres. In this case, it's not that important because it is a glitter, but overall you do want to blend it because sometimes it does show up, you know what I mean? So just try to blend those edges, that way it'll look kind of weird, kind of funny. So yeah, I went ahead and did that on both of the nails. And right now, as soon as we're done with this part, then we're gonna move on to adding our glitter around the little smile line of the Frenchies. So here's where we're gonna start to apply our glitter, you guys. And with this glitter, it is pretty chunky. It's not that chunky, you guys, but it is a little chunky. So on the side walls, you really have to be careful and not to add like super big chunks of glitter in there, because then you're gonna have a hard time capping and they're gonna be sticking out, and then when you come and file, you're gonna file it off. So I would tell you guys to just try and choose like the smaller pieces to kind of fit on the side walls, you know what I mean, and tuck them in there. So yeah, baby girls, that's pretty much what we're gonna be doing to the index nail and also to the ring nail. Moving along, we're gonna go ahead and cap everything, you guys. Make sure you go ahead and cap everything, especially when you have glitter going on. That's like very important, you guys. I actually cap every single color. I don't care if it's a nude. I don't care. I really don't care, you guys. I even cap clear. No, I'm just playing. No, you don't have to. It's just clear, you guys. I don't want to mess you guys up. But yeah, I cap everything. If it's black, red, pink, purple, I don't care. I cap, you guys. I know that a lot of nail techs don't cap nudes, like I mentioned, which is totally fine. I mean, if you have back-to-back clients all day, I mean, come on, you really have to work around the clock and you know, save yourself a little bit of time. And if that's not, if capping saves you a lot of time, then you're not gonna cap, you know what I mean? So yeah, me personally, I don't take clients, so you know, I take my sweet time when I record. So I always cap everything, you guys. I cap everything, so it also saves a lot of product. You guys know that colored acrylics are a little more expensive than your regular crystal clear acrylics, so you don't want to waste, you know, a whole 1 ounce container of a beautiful color that you have just because you're trying to build up the nail. So just make sure you build up your nail with the crystal clear acrylic, not with your colored acrylics or with your glitter. It's not gonna have the same strength as a crystal clear will. So just make sure you go ahead and cap is very important, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and cap everything, and yeah, just make sure that, for example, here that we're working with glitter, I'm working with my beads a little more wet than usual. They're not that dry, you guys, because I really want that acrylic to go into all those little crevices on the glitter part, and there's no like air bubbles or anything like that. So yeah, you guys, another thing that I wanted to mention is that if your crystal clear is crystallizing, and not only crystal clear does this, even colored acrylics does that. I remember last year, while I was working in the cold, you guys, I think I was working with a super dark color. I think it was either black or like a deep burgundy color, and it was super crystallizing on me. That's because your room is either way too cold or you have a freaking fan in front of you, you guys. So you really have to look at the factors and see what's going on and see, you know, what am I doing wrong? Am I gonna have to stop doing this? Or, you know, look into it before you judge a product, you guys, because that's very important. Sometimes we judge a product without us even knowing what the heck is going on. And yeah, sometimes you blame it on the product, and sometimes it's just us. Sometimes, yeah, you guys, it could be the product. Like maybe like 90% of the time it could be the product that's just not working for you. But what about the other 10%? You know what I mean? So just go ahead and look at everything that you're doing and be like, okay, is my room too cold? Is it too hot? It, you know, it all depends, you guys. It all depends. If the product is drying way too fast on you, that's because you're working in a super hot room. If it's drying up too slowly on you, that's because the room is way too cold, especially if you see it crystallizing. So yeah, baby girls, that's pretty much what I wanted to mention. But yeah, go ahead and cap everything, okay? It's very important. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and file everything. I am using my 8080 nail grid files for this. You guys can find them on the website. Remember that most of these products are found on my website. So don't forget to check that out. Everything will be linked in the description box below. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my 8080 nail grid files to just kind of reshape the nails because, you know, they've been through quite a lot. We went ahead and capped, and we kind of made them like mini BBLs on them and stuff. So yeah, you want to make sure you snatch them. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this file to just kind of reshape everything. I like to go ahead and remove any acrylic that might have run down towards the like the sidewalls of the nails, underneath the nail, onto the skin. Sometimes that gets stuck under there and you want to make sure you remove that. So just go ahead and kind of reshape and, you know, do all that, and it's just gonna snatch them up a little bit more. Of course, after we go in with our electric file and everything else, I like to go back and reshape once again with my 8080, and then I like to go in with my 150 on the surface of the nail to kind of buff the surface of the nail. That just kind of helps me remove any harsh lines from the electric file. So what I like to do here on the surface of the nail is I like to seal those cuticles. Sealing the cuticles is very important, you guys. It's super important because you don't want any lifting. If any acrylic or any what's it called, any product, whether it's polygel, dipping powder, gel-X, whatever, any product that's like touching the skin and you don't remove it, it's gonna cause you to have lifting. So it all, to be honest, you guys, it all has to do with the application, not so on the filing process. But if you see that there's still product on the skin, please make sure you remove it because that will cause lifting as well. So just remove it. And that's pretty much what I'm doing, sealing the cuticles, going around them, and then I like to take it on the surface of the nail, just trying to debulk. I don't know where I heard, I think it was on, someone left me a comment, I don't know if it was Instagram, here on YouTube Shorts or on TikTok. I don't even remember, you guys, but I remember having a comment which I totally forgot to answer. I'm so sorry. I'm horrible, I know. But someone left me a comment like, what's debulking? Okay, debulking means you're just gonna remove
any excess of acrylic. You know what I mean? You really want to leave your nails snatched. You want your nails looking very nice. I'm not saying thin, but you want them to have a nice structure, meaning once you look at them on a side view, your nail should be super thin around the cuticle area, and then it has a little hill going up on the apex area, which is the part where you glue on the false tip to your natural tip. That should be the strongest point of a nail and the thickest part of the nail. That's why it has a little pancita. That's why it has a little BBL up there. And then it goes thin back again on the tip of the nail, or the free edge, however you want to call it. But yeah, that's pretty much the right structure to the nail. And then when you look at them like from a top view, you really want them to be snatched. You don't want them to be having like, you don't want them curvy, you don't want them to, oh my god, I'm so sorry you guys, you don't want them having, you know, those curves or anything like that. So you really want to make sure that you have them super snatched, super straight. If it's a coffin, you want them to look coffin. If it's a square, you really want them to have that squared shape. If it's a stiletto, you really want them to be looking stiletto. So you know what I mean? You really want a nice structure to the nail. That's what I mean when you need to debulk. Sometimes we leave lumps and bumps behind with the acrylic, and especially if you don't have a good acrylic, there are gonna be a whole bunch of lumps and bumps. So you want to debulk, you want to remove that. You want a super clean surface, and you don't want them looking lumpy. That's what I mean when I say debulking. Okay. So yeah, you guys, so pretty much after this, like I mentioned, I'm gonna go in with my 80/80 nail grid file, and I'm gonna go ahead and snatch everything back again, as well as a free edge. And then I go in with my 150 nail grid files, which I find those on Amazon. I'm hoping that pretty soon we will have them here on BOMBNAILZ, because I do need them. I do love having a 150 nail grid file around, because this step I never skip it, you guys. I never skip it. I've skipped it before, and it's not the same. Like, it's not the same, you guys. I really have to go back in with that 150 to just kind of it just kind of like buffs the surface of the nail. It's so weird, you guys. I just gotta have it. But you don't need to do that. This is just what I do. So yeah, after that, I like to go in with a buffer and just buff everything.
Okay, so now we're gonna start with our nail art. So here, I wasn't really sure what I wanted. Like always, I'm never sure, you guys. I just come sit down on my table and I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing. I have kind of something in mind and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go with this, and that. And then at the end of the day, I literally end up with something totally different. So this is what happened to me this time. I was actually, I think I was gonna draw Casper or something. I don't even know, you guys. I really don't even know what I was going for, but I was gonna be doing something like that on the middle nail. That's why I had left it nude. But then like I said, I totally ended up with something different. So here I went ahead and matted the middle nail out just so that it's easier for me to do the nail art. I went the completely different route here, you guys. I went with 3D. I'm gonna be super honest, you guys. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. 3D is so much easier than doing freehand. It's so much easier, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a Hello Kitty kind of holding a Halloween pumpkin. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna begin with Snow Bomb, and this is a white from my website. And it's so creamy, you guys. I don't know, it's like so buttery. It's such a perfect white. If you don't have it, you gotta have it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start with Snow Bomb, and we're gonna start to create Hello Kitty's little head. You guys know how Hello Kitty's little head is kind of like, it's not that round, you guys. It's more like oval, if that makes sense, but the opposite direction. I don't know, you guys, it's so weird. She does not have a round head, so I'm trying to achieve that. And now with my 3D brush, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing her little ears, but then they weren't really coming out pointy. So I'm like, she has really pointy ears. Now I need my little knife. So I went in with my little knife, you guys, and made those little ears super pointy. I loved it, you guys. Even though, like, her looking at, you know, the view that we're having right now, one of the ears, I think it's the right one, it's looking super freaking long. I did not notice until I was completely done. That's what I noticed. I'm like, oh my god, one of her ears is really long, but I'm like, you know what, whatever, I'm not even gonna stress over it. But yeah, now we're gonna start doing with Pumpkinhead, that same orange acrylic from our Halloween collection. We're gonna start to do the little pumpkin. So at first I wanted to do like a big huge like blob of acrylic on there, and then using my cuticle pusher I was gonna do like the little crevices of the pumpkin. But then I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna literally do it 3D. I really want it to look super 3D. So this is what I did. I went ahead and went in with the first bead. By the way, I am using a number 14 Kolinsky brush, you guys, from my website anyway. I went in with the biggest brush that I had. You don't necessarily have to do or use the 3D brush, because forget it. You're gonna be there all day with little bead, and little bead. So you don't want to do that. So I went in with my bigger brush. And I'm doing the pumpkin. And then I went ahead and picked up a second bead and put it on the side. It looks beautiful, you guys. It looks super beautiful. I love how it looks. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take a third bead and put it on the other side. You're gonna be seeing here. It's super easy to do, and it's so beautiful, and you know, it's super easy. That's the most important part, you guys, because I know that a lot of you are beginners, and sometimes it's like, how do I do this? It takes a lot of practice, you guys. Honestly, it's a lot of practice. I know when I began, I was like, how do they do this? How do they do that? And sometimes they weren't giving out their secret. It's not even a secret, you guys. It's not even a secret. You know what the secret is? Practice. Practice. That's all it is, you guys. That's all it is. There's nothing to it. We are not sprinkling any Tinkerbell little pixie dust on there or anything like that. We are not doing anything like that. It's literally practice, you guys. Literally practice. So once I was getting things down, I'm like, it's really true what they were saying. Like, I thought they were gatekeeping or something, you know what I mean? And they weren't, you guys. It's really what they say it was. Practice. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of dedication, and a lot of patience. So if this is what you love and this is what you like, that's all it takes. Dedication, practice, and patience. You need a lot of patience. When I used to have clients back then, they used to tell me like, girl, you have a lot of patience for this, like I wouldn't be able to. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, no girl, like I can't. I would have already given up. She's like, how could you do you know, those little flowers, those little petals, or you know, it's a lot of patience. I'm like, yeah, it really is, you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much all it takes. So yeah, you guys, now we're gonna be doing her little bow, as you guys saw here. It's so cute, I love it. And then of course after that we're gonna be doing her little like her little paws. Are they called paws? Her little kitty paws, I don't know, you guys, but yeah, sus bracitos or sus manitas, whatever you want to call them. So we're gonna be doing them in white as well. Of course we're gonna be going in and drawing her little face, her little whiskers and all. So for that we're gonna be using my black gel polish, which is again from the website. And yeah, you guys, I'm gonna leave you guys to it because this is pretty much it, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so now for the Frenchies, I was literally gonna leave them like that, but I'm like, you know what? We need to stitch them up. We have to do some little stitches here. So I went ahead and outlined the Frenchies with the same black. I'm also using my 15 my 15 mm liner brush. You guys get it, you guys get it. My 15 mm liner brush to create this. I don't know, you guys, I've been loving my 15 mm liner brush for some reason. I was in love with the 20 mm. That's perfect like for Frenchies, but the 15 mm, I don't know, you guys, I think it's perfect for like line work, for like a little bit of hand-drawn little cartoonish thingies majingies, and you know what I mean, you get it, you get it. So now we're gonna be doing the little stitches, and I'm gonna be doing the exact same thing here on the both Frenchies. On both Frenchies we did the exact same thing. So we're gonna go ahead and do the little stitches here and on the ring finger. Super easy to do, you guys. This is such a beautiful like Halloweenish fallish type of vibes, but it's so beautiful and easy to create, you know what I mean? So here, okay, you guys, moving along to the matte, well, to the pinky. We're gonna be doing it matte. And here it's, you guys, this was hard, you guys, this was super hard. We're gonna be doing some pumpkins, but we're gonna go ahead, you know how we usually sugar coat things, you know what I mean, to kind of do the sugar effect. we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle. We're gonna draw some pumpkins, and then we're gonna sprinkle that same pumpkin head acrylic on top of that to kind of make it velvety. I think that's what it's called. I think it's a velvet effect, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. This was super hard to do, you guys, because I don't have like an orange this type of color. So I had to use a base coat, and of course it's clear, so I wasn't really seeing what I was doing, but I tried my best, I promise. And I think they came out cute. But I think I erased these and did some other ones, but it's pretty much the same process. And then I went ahead and sprinkled my pumpkin head acrylic on top of that, kind of doing like the sugar effect, but not with glitter, but with the acrylic. I went ahead and cured it under the lamp for about 60 seconds, and that's pretty much it. So this is what it looks like, you guys. I actually loved it. I really loved it. I've been seeing this on Instagram. I think I'm gonna do like a fall design when November comes around, like doing this type of design, because it looks beautiful. So of course we're gonna go ahead and add our crystals, and you guys know my same crystal placement. Yes, I know, but I love it. I freaking love it, you guys. I love to do this. I think it just gives it like a little different touch. It's kind of like a Halloween glam design type of sort of thing. I don't know, you guys. I really like it. It looks beautiful. You guys tell me. Again, these are just ideas from me to you guys. If you guys don't like them, you guys can totally change it, switch up the colors, the length, the shape, whatever you want to do to it. This is just an idea from me to you guys. Again, you guys put your touch onto your designs, and yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and do, you know, the little crystal placement. I am using my big Bondini glue, which I do find on Amazon, which I love. And then we're gonna also add some orange crystals. I was actually gonna add some neon orange crystals. I don't know if you've seen them. I'm pretty sure you have. But I couldn't find them. I don't know where I freaking left them. So yeah, I'm gonna have to look for those. So I had to go in with these. These are actually Swarovskis, if I'm not mistaken. I got them a while back, you guys, like a freaking while back. I think it was like around 2020 when I got these. And it was off a website that I saw on TikTok back then. And this is when like the whole pandemic happened and stuff, and we had nothing else to do but to shop online. So and be on TikTok all day. So I saw this website, you guys, and they were selling Swarovski crystals, and I think it was like 10 little crystals for $1, if I'm not mistaken, or like 20 crystals for $1. I don't remember, you guys. I think I even have a video up here on the channel because I bought a whole bunch of them, like a whole bunch of them. And I think some of them were these orange ones, you guys, because yeah, those are Swarovskis. The rest are Serenity crystals. The AB ones are Serenity crystals, and they look just gorgeous as well, you guys. So after that, after like the whole crystal placement, we're gonna go in with some little caviar beads just to give it a whole different dimension and a little bit of like a different little touch to it, you know what I mean? And it's gonna look beautiful. So I'm gonna leave you guys to it, and I'll be back. And as you guys see here, of course, we're gonna go ahead and top coat everything. I am making my glitter nails super shiny. By the way, we will soon be having a bigger container for the top coat, you guys. I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for that. I'm gonna be honest, I think the top coat is gonna change. I'm not working on the matte top coat just yet, you guys, just because I have a lot of matte top coat and I don't want to get product and for it to not sell, you know what I mean? So I'm not gonna be selling matte, like no more matte top coat. Just the ones that I have right now I think are perfect. Until those sell out, then I'll work on the matte top coat with my supplier, but for now I think we're good. The ones that do sell like super fast are the shiny top coats, you guys. So I am working on a bigger container. I think they'll be here for Christmas, hopefully. It's gonna be, you know how we have a 15 milliliter container, we're gonna have an 18 milliliter container, you guys. And again, the consistency is gonna change. I think it's gonna be totally different top coat, you guys, because I don't know, you guys, I just want different for you guys. I'm working on like better products, you know what I mean? So yeah, I cannot wait. We will be having new products for Christmas and I can't wait for that. I really can't. So yeah, baby girls, this is the end result. Honestly, they turned out super cute. I'm in love with them. I think they're like super Halloween glam vibes. They're super cute, you guys. I really loved it. I really want to do more like Halloween 3D, so let's see what I come up with next. And yeah, baby girls, so this is pretty much it. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to check out everything. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, please. Also, don't forget to check out my website. The link to that will be in the description box below. Don't forget to check that out as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I will see you here on the next one. Stay safe, God bless, and bye-bye. And no, I almost forgot. Stay tuned towards the end of the video because we're gonna be choosing the giveaway winner. So yeah, I'll see you then. Okay, baby girl, so now we're gonna go ahead and pick our giveaway winner. I'm so happy, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and copy paste the comments or the link actually to that video onto this website so that we are able to choose the comment or the giveaway comment winner. I guess that's what you would say. So we're gonna go ahead and choose, you guys, and it's gonna pick a random winner. And good luck, everybody. Good luck. Okay, so August, Melanie, please reach out to me. You have 72 hours to reach out, which is literally 3 days. I will have my information in the description box below. I cannot wait. So congratulations, girl. Bye-bye.